What's up, guys? Barry Game here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're going to be talking about another topic that I see popping up left, right, and center, and that is, what am I doing wrong on my account, Barry? And a lot of times, you're actually not doing anything wrong, but understanding where you're lacking is going to be the important part and the harder part to really catch up on. So today we're going to be talking about a Doom Terminator Vulcan. Someone is posting about, talking about, like, what am I doing wrong? Am I building this hero wrong? I feel like I'm replicating what all the whales are doing, what you're doing, Barry, and it's just not working out. Well, let's talk about that and then jump into the game and show you the biggest reason why. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let's jump right into it. So I feel like a lot of people are in this situation. You know, Doom Terminator Vulcan is my favorite hero in the game, even much higher than Star Swordsman Machman. Even though Star Swordsman Machman is probably the better budget hero to build over Doom Terminator Vulcan, I see a lot of people with this question, literally, what is wrong with my Doom Terminator Vulcan? Well, we see the levels here up to level 100 of X levels. That's awesome. Probably fully sublimed out, it looks like. I don't know if they show if they have a core, but they have a B+ copy too, and they're chilling at about 3 million attack. Well, that 3 million attack is the issue, but what's going on here? If we take a look, we've got, a decent amount of fixed stats here, fixed attack, all that fun stuff. The HP's interestingly high. We still have a good amount of skill damage here. No precision, which I do think not having precision is a big issue, and a decent amount of crit and crit damage. Going up to about 50% crit chance on a Doom Terminator Vulcan is fine if you have this very last sublimation done, because you will be getting additional crit chance there. The stone, of course, I'm not a big fan of. I'd rather see like crit damage and precision as far as his imprints go, and I'd rather run something like a skill damage, holy damage, skill damage, precision, or something more attack oriented on a Doom Terminator Vulcan, but that's not as big of a deal. You are going to notice you're going to have a much lower attack value though when you don't have a stone that has an attack, but that's not really detrimental to your account. The setup, again, really not that bad. If you need speed, it is what it is. I would have loved to see if he has a core, but he's also using a splendid gilded purple fan, which again looks perfect. 1-star gear, so again, that will hurt you a bit. So why is this hero only at 3 million? Well, that's because you're missing out probably on one of the most important things on your account for power. And I'm going to show it to you right now, because my Vulcan is pretty much this same attack power. We'll show you. So if we jump on our account here and I show you guys, I'm gonna show you something interesting. So yes, we are at 14.3 million attack on this guy, but if we really look at it, we're not really actually up to this amount of attack. There's one place that you guys are probably missing out on. Yes, we're probably running different setups here. We have fully more offensive modes picked up. I do sometimes like running damage reduction on him, crit chance, crit damage. Honestly, majority of the time, I would say this is going to be going for precision, just because it's getting past those blocks that the enemies have, and it's going to be really good. Running close to 150 precision is the way to go with a Doom Terminator Vulcan. You can see, though, overall, our stats are just better because we have Treasure Train and things like that unlocked. So you start getting a lot of these things that other people might not have. And Star Spawn, you're getting some damage reduction built in here. There's a lot of stats to be had. So how is our attack so high? Well, honestly, that comes from this place right here, because if we take a look at this, we're literally getting 9.8 million of our 14 million attack from our tenants and from our Cloud Island. And again, like I said, this isn't something everybody can replicate, because not everybody, depending on when they started and when they've been playing, has a full kitted out house. Even just a single house is a very hard thing to do, especially if you're free to play or even a low spender in this game. But you'll notice absolutely crazy amount of attack. Now there's the attack aura too, which doesn't really give much. This is the big part. So 9.8, right? 9.8. That means ours would be sitting at what? 4.5 million attack if he wasn't in a house, which, I mean, I guess I could show you. Is it worth 1,000 gems? It's worth 1,000 gems. So you see this number right here, 1434. 1434. If I literally come in here and just remove him, 4.5. You can see it's basically 10 million power we're getting just by slapping him onto a cloud island. And this is pretty much a lot closer, and that's granted we have like some more stuff. This is the biggest reason why I just wanted you guys to physically see the difference in power here when you take a hero out of a cloud island. And of course we quick settle everybody back in here, and you'll see our power goes way back up through the roof. Now, not only is having a level 105 fully maxed out cloud island plot important, your tenants are important too. And we've talked about this in the past. Two classes you really want to avoid when it comes to these tenant spots are going to be assassins and priests, because they have the lowest multiplier on their attack. So I think there's probably, yeah, like this one here, the Andrea, not a great pickup for it. This one, you're kind of SOL and either way, because it's both assassins, and you want to try to put the Transcendence heroes in here as well. What we're doing is also putting tons of Tree of Origin power into each one of these heroes. We're also giving them X levels. You'll notice they're all X level 20, and they all have a B- copy. If I actually show you guys, they could use some more updating, but really there's no need. We go for things in the 4,000 plus range in attack on these heroes, mainly just to try to get the best multiplier possible. Yes, even on our regular Vulcan and the hero you thought we'd never use, Trashy Lago. Her copy is kind of a little crappy, but you know, it is what it is. And beyond that, you want to try to pick tenants that have skins, because skins are going to be able to give an attack multiplier as well. You don't get the raw stats, you know, as you know, the stats you get from your Celestial Island galleries. That doesn't matter. You want to go for heroes that have skins with attack. And one that was a really big upgrade was the fact that Asmodel recently got a crappy looking skin, but one that had attack value, because previously this was the skin and there was no attack. So yeah, we'd be giving more HP to our hero, but not the coveted attack stat that we need right here. Also, tons of splendid flags. You need to do 1-3 or full gear setups depending on the hero, and you absolutely need attack stones and attack enables on every one of these heroes. So you can see a lot goes into it. If you really wanted to go crazy, you could even get them a core, because the core does add. We did find out these stats on these sublimations do not transfer over to the main hero, but if you add a core to a hero or remove a core, that does do something. I think maybe even EOS has one. No, I guess we never got a core on EOS. So even just getting a 1-star core on like all of your tenants, if possible, is good. And then of course we got other heroes like this, where we still want to go for like as offensive as possible, but this is where you get all of your stats on your account, like literally all of your power. And if you don't have a strong Cloud Island, you're not going to be able to do what you see other people doing, which is why I said Cloud Island should be one of your biggest priorities. Getting one fully maxed out plot, one super powered hero that's going to help you just completely decimate Void Campaign, whether that's Doom Terminator Vulcan or Star Swordsman Machman. Heck, even Lord of Fear Aspen or Starwing Jara in the earlier Void campaigns can do some absolutely crazy things. But that is why you're probably not doing anything wrong. You just don't have this fully kitted out just yet. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know if you guys are in a similar situation. Again, try to focus on Cloud Island materials as much as possible. You can literally see the amount of power we're getting just from this plot beyond what the power of our hero has. Hopefully it helps you guys out. I'll see you guys next time.